And now, live from some undisclosed location somewhere in the hemisphere, it is time for the Jesse T Show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Jesse.
Hey, all right. ABTV live, baby. Good to be back with you. Hey, as we plug the microphone, everybody nice and clear. Good to have you along here. It's the Jesse T Show. Back with you live. Thank you very much, Lee Michaels, our great announcer there. Wow, Lee is so terrific. Thanks a lot, Lee, for checking in and helping us. You can check him out here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hey, Lee, you know something? I think for Christmas I'm going to get you a box of Cuban cigars.
No, I would probably throw up after 2 puffs.
Okay, how about a box of C's candy?
Yeah, chocolate. I'm a chocoholic.
Or would you like 2 tickets to paradise?
Are they one way? Because I just want to have an option just in case it's really not paradise.
well, I'm going to unplug this live here. And hey, we are broadcasting live for the first time on Instagram Live, something brand new. I told you earlier in the week we were gonna hook this up here and get this going. And so we're kind of playing with it a little bit today and see how this thing works out for us. So sometimes these new technologies that we plug into sometimes don't work like we want them to work. But the comments are already starting to come here on Facebook.com. The problem is I don't have thick enough glasses to see them. on Instagram. I can't see these little things. I'm really going to have to use the giant magnifying glass here to help me see anything with that. God, let me get that out here. Oh, giant magnifying glass here. That's right. Let's see what we got here. Hey, man, we've got like 63 people that have joined on live stream. On Instagram Live already. My goodness. Wow. They say Instagram is the social network of the future because you can actually do business on Instagram and do some branding. And since we're talking about business, Lee, I'm thinking maybe I should give you 2 tickets to the Flappers Comedy Club right here in Burbank, California. You ever been there?
No, I have not.
It's
sounds
really
like
funny. It's
sounds
in
like
Burbank
fun
here. And I think what I'm going to do is look at all the tickets I've got. I've got a bunch of free tickets here. Look at this, man.
What did you roll the ticket box? Box office? What'd you roll?
Box office ticket.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. It's in Burbank. It is a funny place. Lots of big stars check out on Flappers. Lots of big stars come through here because it's part of the comedy club circuit here in Southern California, Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got a bunch of tickets to give away, and I'm going to give some of these away to our loyal viewers and our loyal listeners. Except we just got to figure out a way to give them away that's kind of cool. I don't know what, between you and me and 90 years of radio experience, Lee, I think that we could probably figure out something we can do other than just, call them up and win them. I don't know. We got to figure out something. Maybe somebody that comes dressed up in a giant banana suit or something like that, right? To win these Flappers tickets or.
What is the show? Is it for a specific date?
No, man, this is the beauty of it. This show is valid all the way through the end of the month.
Nice.
So you can catch it like 12/30/16, and so this could be like part of your New Year's festivities, the day before New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's a corner of First and Magnolia in downtown Burbank.
Mm-hmm.
It's Flappers. And you can also, if you're way out there in Claremont, California, they have a second nightclub out there and comedy club and restaurant. So you can go there. So you got a couple of places to go and check these things out. So, guys that have just joined us on Instagram Live, we give a lot of free stuff away. We give like houses away, and we give like free cars away, and we give vacations around the world away. We give, gold bars and silver bullion. We give, we gave somebody 10 barrels of oil on the wall. Then when you knocked them down and you turned around, there were 9 barrels of oil on the wall. So we give all kinds of, we even give free dates. We're better than Match.com. That's right. We set you up with the voice of God, Lee Michaels.
Oh,
because
no.
He's such a handsome devil.
Yeah, only if she's like 300 years old would she be attracted to me.
Well, then you would be considered a young man to her.
Well, that's my point. You know.
You mean, Lee? Gone are the days when we used to have, those bouffant hairdos with lots of hairspray, right?
Oh,
or maybe froze and looking good in our tight shirts, color shirts, right?
Oh, you remember the Nick shirts?
Yeah. And the tight pants and the big platforms.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Those days are over with for us, huh?
Oh yes, they've been gone a long time now.
Well, we have to relive our youth. Everybody else seems to. So
I hope you got some old family movies. Maybe you can relive it that way.
I think about the only family movies that I could relive that way is if I chimed into all the locked channels on my TV that my wife keeps me from seeing.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. That's right. Beavers in action on the National Geographic Channel.
Oh, boy. Exciting life you live there.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well, what can I tell you? So, okay. So we're going to figure out a way for you guys on Instagram Live, since we're just kind of getting into Instagram Live. Pass it on, everybody. Let us know that the Jesse T Show is on there and everywhere, from the community to the world, Monday through Friday from 5 to 6, right here on the Digital TV Broadcasting and Radio Network of thepowerofvoices.com, and of course AVTV Live, chiming in at facebook.com/Jesse Terrero, facebook.com The Power of Voices, YouTube Live The Power of Voices, and now Instagram Live, right here under Jesse Terrero. Check us out. We have so many things lined up for you in 2017, and we're going to start kicking them off right with this Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Couple Flappers tickets, terrific comedy club. The top artists show up here. The food is pretty good. And hey, after a couple of drinks, everything starts to look all right to me. All right, so let's get on here. We're going to figure out how to give a couple of these away. And I think what we're going to do is write this phone number down, 424-227-9461. We're going to make it really simple today, 424-227-9461. And when I tell you to call that number sometime between now and 6 p.m., I'm going to give you a couple of tickets to Flappers, okay? Flappers, 424-227-9461. And Lee's back at the studio in our undisclosed location. You see, we're undisclosed everywhere because we're in underwear. So what can I tell you? We don't want you to know where we're at because we ain't got no more hair anymore. Thank you very much. I rhymed that somehow in some fashion or form. I'm telling you, P. Diddy, I am not. But nevertheless, we're going to give away a couple of tickets today to Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. 424-227-9461 for our friends on Instagram Live and our friends on Facebook Live, our friends on YouTube Live. We're going to be giving away a couple of tickets a little bit later on when I tell you to call. We're just going to make it really simple this time. The 7,432nd caller divided by pi squared by 3 multiplied by 26,432 to the 5th degree of the quantum physics universe will win the ticket.
What did he say?
I don't know what that Jesse T says. Sometimes he says stuff that he doesn't even know what he's saying, but he's saying that, and I don't know. That's higher mathematics. Well, actually, in my case, it's lower mathematics. All right, we're going to give away a couple of tickets to a designated caller at 424-227-9461. Okay, so we'll let you know when to call. Right now, since we didn't do it yesterday, it's Real Estate Thursday. Now, we usually do this on Wednesday, folks. And what I do is I show people how to buy a house with no money down. I show how to people to get the money, honey, that you didn't think you could get. We do all kinds of loans here. I've been a real estate broker, your trusted real estate advisor for over 30 years here in the Southern California area, almost 40 that is. I'm trying to short sell myself, and a loan specialist for about 20 to 25 years. And I've done over 3,000 transactions in my career, working on a film deal right now in terms of selling a $31 million film production studio here in Hollywood, and working on a couple of houses for sale for some clients at 170, and working on a piece of land that we just listed for $70,000. Beautiful piece of land in some ranch country with a well. So, we cover the whole gamut. I've done it all, and I'm here to help you out and teach you some things about real estate. In the second half of the show or so, we have another part of the program we call I Got a Job for You. Since, of course, the Trumpster is now the president, and everybody's excited about jobs. And quite frankly, I said jobs was going to win the election. That's sort of kind of one of the ingredients that helped the election win, among many other ingredients as well. And we're not going to get into any political speak today. We do that on Monday and Tuesday pretty hardcore. Wednesday is usually real estate day. Thursday, Friday is usually kind of entertainment day. But we're going to push it here into the real estate because I want to cover some things that happened yesterday I think are real important. So if you're thinking about buying a property, you got to buy right now. Interest rates are going up. If you're thinking about selling a property, you got to sell right now because prices are like sky high. That means you can take that money and you can go buy another property while the rates are low. And that way, then you can kind of move up the stepping ladder. You can do a 1031 tax exchange, get a couple, 2 or 3 properties, create some income. I mean, there's lots of cool things to do that I can help you out with. And hey, that's what I'm here to do on Real Estate Thursday. And I got a job for you. So let's talk about the interest rate, folks, real fast. I promise I won't bore you too much. I try to keep things bright and happy and going in the right direction because this stuff can be awful boring, especially if you're not into wanting to get a home yet or a real estate property, commercial, industrial, warehouse, farm, whatever. It doesn't matter. I even know all about the cannabis business. We've got warehouses for sale in a city not too far here that's totally legal that you can grow a half an acre or more of a cannabis for medicinal use and recreational use here in California legally, and not too far outside Southern California region. Actually, still this part of the Southern California region, but not too far outside LA County. We also have a bank that we're putting together, associate friend of mine, that about 40% of the bank will be around cannabis. The rest will be just regular private banking. Private membership bank. So if you want to talk about that kind of stuff, I can help you with that. Saying hi to Tracy Ailman, who has us on Facebook.com. Thanks a lot, Tracy, for checking in. She says, no more tight clothes on guys. That's what she says as to our conversation earlier. She likes that baggy, waggy look. That's right. Ooh, baby, that must mean you like the boxers instead of the tighty whities. I like that, Tracy. Thank you very much. Hey, they should be your sponsor. Well, that's what we're working on. We're working some deals out with them to make them our sponsor. She says, I'm looking like a Russian. Well, hey, I'm not Russian anywhere because I'm kind of slow motion, not Russian. There's a joke there. Let's see who's chiming in right now before we get really started. I got the big magnifying glass, folks, because I just can't see anymore. So I'm going to look at our Instagram live saying hi to the Burrito Lady. She's performing there December 23rd, 2017. The Burrito Lady. She's a funny lady. And I met her, maybe about 6 or 7 months ago or sooner. her. She's really funny. Met her down Beverly Hills at a nightclub, and she's going to be performing at Flappers on December 23rd, 2017. Sorry, I went out of camera, guys, but I got to get up close and personal with my magnifying glass. Isn't that terrible? I got to get so close because I can't see where I'm putting things anymore. Did I just get myself in trouble again? I think I did. Uh-oh. Well, I always get myself in trouble. Let's see who else is checking in with us. Ask Sarah Schillers. Kingless Studios joined. 7 Cats and 2 Dogs joined. Colorado Green Scaver joined. The Burrito Lady, Adam Bomb Show joined. Thanks a lot, Adam. The Giants Raider Girl showed. Jeannie showed. Hang on. Hey, thanks a lot, guys, for checking in on our Instagram Live. And the who said I could spell and speak? I talk at the same time. I've only been doing this radio stuff, TV stuff for 40 years. But Mega Ballistic. You know, these things are sometimes hard to pronounce because people do funny, cool names. Anyhow, Primarathodociel. Forget it. Anyway, thanks all for joining us, guys. Keep chiming in. Remember, we have those Flappers tickets coming up. We've got 2 tickets on the way sometime between now and the 6 o'clock hour. We're going to give you the number to call, which is 424-227-9461. We want you to be a part of it. All right. Interest rates. You got to buy now. And here's why. You got to sell now. Because interest rates are going up. And basically that affects every kind of loan you can imagine. They only went up 2 basis points. So they didn't go up too much, but the Fed is showing that they're probably going to extend the interest rate and raise it 3 times in 2017. Now, that's going to be considerable. I look for the interest rates maybe to rise 25 basis points. That's a quarter by summer. Now, that's a significant difference across the nation if you're going to qualify for a home loan or a car loan or a student loan or something like that. That starts raising the rate because the banks then compel themselves to add that rate into their purchasing of that money from the Fed, and then they add their own rates on top of it. So you don't get the quarter bump. You actually get maybe about a half bump on that. So you can see how that considerably changes. Now, if you have an adjustable rate mortgage, you're screwed. You better refi right now. So give me a call at 818-800-1343, and I can get you going right there because the rates on adjustable rate mortgages, and they came back into play here in the last couple of years. Now, remember the 2008 blow-up was all about adjustable rate mortgages tanking, those 100% loans tanking, the rates going through the ceiling, and people just not able to afford them. So that's kind of what happened. So believe it or not, people got short memory in America. They really do. And they're getting tanked again because the rates are going to go up. So you got to get out of that right now. If you have an ARM, you got to get out of that, homeowners. Don't mess around. Let's get back you into that fixed rate mortgage, all right? That's where you got to be. I promise you, you're going to hate life if you don't. Okay, so give us a call at 818-800-1343 and ask for your trusted advisor, Jesse Terrero. Or you can call our special hotline at 818-845-5000, 845-5000. Either number can get you to me or go to our Facebook Live page at facebook.com/Jesse Terrero Broker. All right, either way, and you can hook up with me, Jesse T. All right, so we'll also just give you what adjustable rate mortgages are tied to. What they're mostly tied to right now is the prime rate or the LIBOR. Now, LIBOR comes out of England. Whoever said that America broke away from England? Huh? No, it didn't. America really never broke away from England, ever. But that's a whole nother political story we can talk about at another time. All right, but LIBOR comes out of England. So it's sort of like a bond account coming out of the Commonwealth of England. And the Isles. So as that goes up, it's pretty steady, but it's going to be affected, both of which closely track. They also track federal fund rates. Okay, so an increase in that rate will immediately raise interest rates. Okay, home buyers, now understand this. The rate of a 30-year fixed mortgage, we're hovering right around 4% now. It's already gone up. Saying hi to Tracy Ellman. Hey, Tracy. How you doing, Tracy? Hey, we got you on both places. Hey, there she is. John Halfcore, have a good day. All right, John. John's a cool dude, man. He's got lots of things going on. I think he's getting a master's degree in something. But thanks a lot, John. I appreciate it. He's got to go to work. Have a great day, pal. Appreciate it very much. Let me take a swig of my peach tea. I guarantee you, we're the only TV station and radio station where the host drinks his tea right in front of you. Wow, that's me. Just take, wow. Okay, so the 30-year fixed mortgage, that's the most common home loan. You don't have to worry anything about that. That won't go up. It's fixed. Boom! In granite stone. So you're okay there. So that's what we got to get you into, okay? But people that are just getting into a 30-year fixed mortgage, those rates are going to be higher. Excuse me. All right, so you got to get on the right side of what Trump is doing, whether you like him or not. That's irrelevant. He's the president, and you got to get on the right side of that. Now, this rate increase is a spillover from the Obama creation of this very small growth we've had, about 1.6% growth average for the last 4 years on a nationwide level. Because of that and the drop of unemployment, supposedly, which I can argue that point, but nevertheless, the Fed is raising the rate. Always remember, when you think times are getting good, the Fed raises the rate. When times are getting bad, the Fed lowers the rate. The Fed always wins. Okay? And the banks do too. You can't beat the system. You got to join them. All right, so it's important for you to understand interest rates and what they're affecting today. Credit cards, car loans, student loans. We'll talk about that here in just a second. So the first step, what we want to get you to do, whether you're buying a commercial property, whether you're buying an industrial property, warehouse, buying land to develop, it really doesn't matter whether you're buying a single family house, condo, townhouse across the nation, an apartment like in New York, San Francisco, Chicago, where the apartments are like purchases and long-term leases. It really doesn't matter. What you have to understand is you got to get pre-approved, not pre-qualified. Pre-qualified means you can blow your nose on toilet paper and throw it down the toilet. Pre-approval means that I, a person like myself, a loan specialist, has seen your credit report, has seen 3 months of bank statements, has seen your summary of the last accounts of your investment accounts, your 401ks, your CDs, your pension funds, your gold, your silver, your stock bonds, your investments, your muni bonds, all that stuff. Also, 2 years tax returns if you work for somebody and get a W-2. 3 years tax returns if you don't. Tracy Ellman said hi. Hey, thanks, Tracy, again. And also going to look at your employment, fill out a 1003. That's the loan application, fancy name, and get all that out of the way. Process that up, send it to a bank. Get a bank to approve the loan at an interest rate and a cost, so you know what it is going up front. And bing, bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. You are done, baby. It's like money in your pocket. Excuse me. Is that happy-go-lucky thing in your pocket, or you just got money in there to buy a house? Yeah, we're going to put some money in your pocket. It's as good as gold, because once we lock you into that, you're done. And we will lock you into the fixed rate as soon as possible because the rates are going up now. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, from there, now we can go out shopping in the marketplace, because one, we know how much you can buy. One, we know how much money you have. One, know how to package you up, make you look good. Hey, we got to package everything. It's all about packaging and branding. So essentially, we brand you. That's right. I throw you down on the ground in some mud with a cowboy hat and spurs, put a knee on your neck. My partner puts a knee on your butt, and we take a hot ride iron and we brand you. Oh, you silly people. We don't brand you. Come on. We don't brand you, but essentially you get a branding. And the branding that you get is this. Hey, I'm a qualified buyer. I'm approved. I'm good to go. I can buy your property, Mr. Seller. I can get it right now. I can close it in less than 21 days. That's how good I am. Now, who do you think they're going to take? They're going to take the guy who has the cash offer, because they can close in 15 days. Other than that, they're going to take you. I'm really good at making that pitch on your behalf. I usually win every one I go after. It's the way it is. What can I tell you? The truth is the truth. The truth shall set you free, brothers and sisters. So if you want to get approved, 818-800-1343. So now we get you approved. You get the property. You're a happy-go-lucky camper. Pedro Montero. How you doing, partner? Good to have you out. Haven't seen you around for a while. Good to have you back on chiming in with us at facebook.com/Jesse Terrero. Also, guys, remember, we're on Instagram Live, broadcasting live here. It's the Jesse T Show, Monday through Friday, right here live at 5. You have just entered the world zap, according to Terrero, and you're going to get straight on the point today about real estate loans and jobs, man. That's what it's all about. You want to have a nice little girlfriend going on, a significant other. You've got to have some money in your pocket, all right? Otherwise, you end up marrying yourself a hog molly. Oh my goodness, I said it, a hog molly. Okay. All right, so we talked a little bit about that. So once we get you approved, we try to find you a house to buy, a commercial property to buy, industrial, warehouse, whatever. And then we get that thing closed and you got it going on. So that's how simple it is. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that today because it happened yesterday. The rates went up. And I just want to forewarn you, man. I've been doing this game a long time. And I've seen this rate go up and down and up and down and up and down. Man, when I first started in 1979, whoo, man, Moses and Noah were still walking the earth. That's right. The Nephilims and the book of Genesis were still around. The Anunnaki were still here. I mean, the world was still in the beginning phases of hot molten lava. The Dead Sea was still alive, and there were forests on the Serengeti, as well as the Sahara and Mojave Desert was covered under 2,000 feet of ocean water. That's when I started doing the business. You didn't think I was that young, huh? Oh! Seriously, though, here's the key. I've seen it go up and down. When I first started, believe it or not now, a lot of folks don't know this, but when I first started, the interest rates, it's so hard to believe. A fixed rate interest, remember I talked about being 4% right now, folks? The fixed rate interest in 1979 was banging in at 15, 18% fixed. Yeah. Yeah, right. 15 to 18%. Can you imagine? I mean, is that a mind boggler? I remember when Reaganomics kicked in, and, I was a Reaganite. What can I tell you? I think he's the last greatest president we had. I think Trumpster is going to be greater than him. I think he's going to go down as one of the greatest presidents this country's ever seen, at least in modern times. That's just my opinion, and so much for my political statement today. But here's the point. When Reaganomics kicked in, what do you think it was good or bad or whatever? He changed the dynamic of my industry. Interest rates by the end of his term were coming down. I mean, they peaked at 21%. I remember the loan I did in 1982. The house I sold and the loan, I wasn't doing loans then. I was just selling real estate. I was still just a real estate agent. I didn't get my broker's license until about the mid-'80s. So for about the first 10 years of my career, I was a real estate agent. And I wasn't doing loans. I didn't start doing loans till the 90s because it just didn't make any sense to me. Actually, what happened, I just got tired of the lying rat bastards. Who were the lying rat bastards? The loan officers. I just got tired of those varmints. I really got tired of getting surprised at the end. What can I tell you? I call it like I see it, good, bad, or indifferent. You may like me or you may not, but you're going to get the straight scoop and opinion from one guy. You can take it for what it is, but here's the bottom line. I got tired of the lying rat bastards shifting the game at the last second, me having to provide that to my clients. Who would get the blame for it? It would be me. So I said, something, this is going to end. Stop here right now. I'm going to start doing my own loans. And that's what I did in the 90s. Because that way then I could control the whole situation. And what I told my clients got. It was that simple. All right, so with that in mind, by the end of the Reagan time, rates had dropped all the way down to about 8 to 10%. Yeah. And then they continued to drop under Clinton. And then they hovered around 7 to 8% for good, I would say, 2 presidents. Coming out of Bush 2, they were pretty low. They were hovering around 5 or 6%. And coming out of going into this very small 1.6% expansion over the last 8 years, they dropped under 4. Lowest I saw was 2.875. That's 2 7/8. So now they've kind of peaked back up because remember, the Fed does the opposite of what you think. always. When the economy gets better and jobs get more prevalent and more available, the Fed raises the rate. You'd think they do the opposite, but they don't. It's pretty amazing. It's not logical, but they're not logical. Okay? So that's kind of where we're at now. So guys, you got to get on the ball, okay? So just some words to the wise as we move on down the road. Give us a call at 818-845-5000, 818-845-5000, or 818-800-1343, or facebook.com/Jesse Terrero Broker, and we can hook you up any way what you want. Free information, no obligation, get you reapproved for free. We can make that happen for you. Okay, I want to take care of you and your family forever and ever and ever, at least till I pass on to the pearly gates, and I want to be your guy forever. I really do. That's what I strive to be. And I have clients that go back to the beginning of my time, and I have clients I only work with one time. Everybody has their own way of doing things, but that's okay. I know you think you can do this on the internet yourself without any help. You probably can, but let me tell you, customer service is what it's all about. And I am the king of customer service, man. Let me tell you, believe me, I am. I go the extra mile for my clients. Always have, always will, and that never fails. That's just what it's all about. All right, so let's move on right now on the Jesse T Show, Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 right here on ABTV Live and the Digital Broadcasting TV Network and thepowerofvoices.com at www.thepowerofvoices.com. On the global radio network, we're on there and everywhere from the community to the world. We're going to bypass the jingle right now and the logo. We're going to continue on because I got a lot to cover. And hey, by the way, I do want to give away these tickets. I got to give away these tickets, these Flappers tickets for the, you can use them all the way up to the 30th of December. So this could be your night before the night of New Year's Eve. You really want to impress your girl. That's right. What can I tell you? I'm all about impressing your girl. Now, if you want to impress somebody else, girls, you want to impress your guy, that's cool. You can impress your guy. No problem with me on that one. Absolutely not. Let me get this right here. It's terrible. I get the whole mixed up. Anyhow, and if you want to impress your significant other, right on. I don't care. It doesn't make any difference to me, but this could be kind of fun. Go out on the 30th, have a nice dinner, right? See a nice comedy show, get some laughs, have some fun, baby. Yeah. Excuse me. And then on the 31st, you kick in the new year. What a nice weekend that would be. 2 tickets to Flappers. Great comedy club. Been there many times. And restaurant. All right. So let's talk about jobs. Jobs are really important to everybody. And I want to talk about this. Write this number down, 424-227-9461. Write that number down, 424-227-9461. I'm going to let you know when to call, and you'll call and win these tickets to Flappers. You can catch them in Claremont and here in Burbank, saying hi to the Beastmaster Fly Girls. I like that. Fly Girls. Fly Girls. Remember that song? Loved it. Salty Beats is checking in. Jeff Anzani is checking in. Luis De Stefano. De Stefano. Like that name. Anything that sounds Italian, I love, because that's what I am. Italian, Spanish, a little Mexican, and a whole bunch of Irish and Scot. French and German, too. A little bit of that. Well, I'm just your regular hound dog. Your alley cat. I'm your typical American. What can I tell you? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you got this. Whoa, that's kind of scary. Excuse me. All right. Hey, Debbie Chrome Stevens is checking in from Wisconsin. That's how they talk up there. Wisconsin, Chicago. Hey, Debbie. Good to see you. Good to hear you. Good you chiming in. All right, so this is what we got going on. Let's talk about jobs. And I got some great jobs for you guys. Oh my goodness gracious! I've been hunting down jobs for my guys, because jobs really is what it's all about, don't you think? If you got a good job, would you agree with me that your life changes? I mean, if you got a job that pays you decent, that's what I like about Trump. Now, one of my favorite scientists came out the other day. He's the Asian guy with the long hair. And he said what the jobs in the future are going to look like what will be things that robots can't do. That's Michio Kaku, the theoretical physicist. He says robots can't see shapes, but they can't see objects like faces and cups and chairs. He says that really where the jobs are going to be in the future are the jobs that these AI intelligent entities won't be able to do. Now that makes a lot of sense because they don't have pattern recognition. They don't have common sense. It's a big problem for AI. And robots don't understand the simplest things about human behavior yet, okay? Even if they have AI intelligence, they just don't understand human behavior. He says that robots don't know that water is wet or that strings can pull or push or anything like that. So 2 jobs that are going to thrive in the future, according to one of my favorite guys, theoretical physics right now. I love this guy. I think he's just terrific. He's like, in my opinion, he explains things like Carl Sagan did way back in the day. Regarding blue-collar workers, repetitive jobs will be completely wiped out. Now, listen to me, guys. Repetitive jobs will be completely wiped out. Forget about the textile industry, automobile industry, assembly line type jobs. They're gone. They're all but gone, okay, in the future. And the future really is now, bridging off for the next now to about 7 years. Now, one of the things that he says, non-repetitive jobs are going to thrive, like garbage men. You know how much a garbage man makes in your local city of Los Angeles? $100,000 a year. Did you know that? $100,000 a year. Sanitation workers, gardeners. You know a gardener? I know a gardener, a buddy of mine. He makes about $85,000 a year. He's got 3 guys working 3 crews. He's got four things going around the city at the same time every day, 7 days a week. Police, construction jobs, construction workers, firemen, these type of jobs will survive. Non-repetitive jobs will thrive. Okay, and it makes sense if you think about it. Robots won't be able to do that. Computers won't be able to do that. So that's some key advice. He says white-collar workers defy common sense. Middlemen, low-level accountants, bookkeepers, agents, and tellers, you might as well go stand in the unemployment line right now. You're going to be thrown out of work. And think about it. You can do all your accounting right now online. You can do all your bookkeeping. Even agents, real estate agents, are going to be gone of the past. I'm telling you. They're going to be gone. Insurance agents are going to be gone. The millennial generation and their generation after that are not going to be putting up with this. So if you're thinking of retooling yourself, the end of the baby boomers like myself, you got to start retooling yourself in this area and the Generation X. You got to retool yourself in these areas because that's where the money's going to be. That's where it's at. And these are good paying jobs, okay? So as he continues to talk about this, I found it fascinating. I did some outside homework on this over the last week, and he's absolutely right statistically. Middlemen, the friction of capitalism will be obliterated. So who will benefit in this white-collar world? Workers who engage in intellectual capitalism. Now, he has an interesting coined term there. This intellectual capitalism is really, really cool, man. I kind of like that. Hey, what are you? I'm an intellectual capitalist. Ooh, what's that? I got intellect and common sense? Intellectual capitalism involves common sense. How many times are we driving down the street, man? Dude, how many times we go, don't those people have any common sense? No, they don't. Logic is going, common sense is going, zoop, right out of our way of thinking, it seems like. So intellectual capitalism is what common sense is all about. All right? So creative type jobs, imagination type leadership jobs, analysis, oh, real good. telling a joke, writing a script or a book, or doing science, because it's intellectual, okay? And you put a lot of common sense to it. Makes sense. And those jobs pay really well. And as time goes on, they're going to pay well because the other jobs are going to be less and less and less. You can about just forget, kick out McDonald's. Don't work there. They're already automating with kiosks, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Carl's Jr. I've seen them all have these kiosks now. That means they're like, what, 5, 8, 10 jobs gone? It's happening. Okay? So don't fight it. Join it. Excuse me. All right, so it's like this. England, and most people don't know this, derives more revenue from rock and roll music than coal. Really? England derives more music from rock and roll music than coal? We're moving from a commodity-based capital to an intellectual capitalism, like coal to intellectual capital, like rock and roll. That's what's happening. This intellectual kind of stuff is where the jobs are going to be, and the related things around that service those types of things. He's right on the button, man. This guy's Johnny on the button. This is why I like this guy, because he's such a far-ahead thinker. So I wanted to pass that by you and let you know. Saying hi to, let's see, who else is checking? Raphael Olequin II. Jay, thanks a lot, man, for checking in. And we got people checking in all over at AVTV Live and thepowervoices.com. Hey, got those Flappers tickets coming up here just a few seconds away. 424-227-9461. You want 2 Flappers tickets to Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant? I will give them to you for free. Okay? I'm going to give them to you for free. These are worth a couple $100, man. Man, when you get in the door, you end up spending money, right? These are worth probably $40 or $50 just to get in the door, man. So, I mean, this is cool, right? And you're going to get them for free. I'll let you know when to call. 424-227-9461. IBM plans to hire out 25,000 jobs in the U.S. 25,000 jobs. They're going to invest $1 billion people. Get your resumes online into IBM right now. Okay? Don't mess around. SoftBank pledges to invest $50 billion in U.S., creating 50,000 jobs for startup companies. I already sent a package to SoftBank in Japan just yesterday for a startup, kind of a startup that I'm working with right now. So send them a package, man. 50,000 jobs they're going to create, and they'll give you money. That's grant money you never got to pay back. All right, so that's kind of cool, man. That's where you got to make it happen. U.S. Steel is prepared to bring back 10,000 American jobs. Okay, so this is all good stuff that we're talking about here. Good jobs, good paying jobs. There are 50 side jobs that maybe you've never heard of that you can start tomorrow. Right now, tomorrow. Let me go over those real quick. These are 50 side jobs that you can start whatever job you're doing. Let me kind of go over this. I've kind of covered this stuff before. You can fill applications out for watching TV, kind of like the Nielsen ratings. Find out what you watch. Earn $50 to $100 every time you do that. Uber is another great paying job. I have a friend right now who's making like $600 to $1,200 a week with Uber. Okay, you just got to check the car, have a decent driver's license, have good insurance, and be reliable. Uber is a great way to supplement your income. Also, the other one is, of course, the smaller version of Uber, which is called, I'll get it in a second. It starts with an L, but it is a smaller version of Cooper. You can do surveys. Surveys pay tons of money. Shopping surveys, watching surveys, reading surveys. What was that, Lee?
Lyft.
Okay. Lyft. That's right. Thanks, Lee. Lyft is the other smaller version of Uber. Not as popular, not as powerful, but nevertheless, there's a couple of ways to do that. But all kinds of surveys you can do. And you can earn $25 to $50, $100, $150 on these surveys. You can earn money surfing the internet. Microsoft Rewards will pay you for making searches. They'll pay you up to $100 to $200 for passive searching. It's really cool. Just check into Microsoft Rewards will pay you for making searches. Check into them. It's simple stuff to make extra money. Downloading apps will help you make extra money. Shop Tracker, Mobile Expression for Android, Nielsen Mobile, iPhone ratings. Everything's moving to the smartphone. TV network is dead. Cable networking is dead. Interactive networking, 3D, 4D is where it's at. And if you got to get involved in this, you can make some money at this. Nielsen Mobile Panel for ages 45 plus. So if you're 45 years or older, you can get involved with Nielsen. That was the old rating system that rated TV programs. And you can hook up with them. Savvy Connect. They'll pay you money. Of course, you can sell your own stuff and others people's stuff online. You can collect stuff, put it in a little storage unit, and then sell it online. I know somebody that makes like $80,000 a year that does that. Okay? You can do all kinds of cool stuff in terms of making extra money on the side. All right, that's the important thing. You got to start thinking out of the box now. All right, in terms of that, because if you don't, you're going to be caught by the wayside. Allstate, auto insurance policies, they'll pay you extra $100 for every policy that you get somebody to sign up on. So Allstate, that's cool. You do like 5 of those a week, that's $500. Check out the website Motif, MOTIF Investing. Yeah, that's real cool. Walmart will pay you extra money if you help them distribute their gift cards. There's lots of ways to make extra money. You can sell your photos off your smartphone to places like Seashells, or to places like, there's another one, that'll come to me in a second. If you're a gaming person and you have gaming addiction, that's got to be a whole new system, right? Gaming addiction. A lot of the U.S. sporting industries now are recognizing professional esports online, like the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, hockey. They're starting to hook this stuff up so that the players can earn money as they chime into their favorite teams. Because essentially what happens is they're promoting and marketing the team that is their favorite team, and that's how these franchises get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. All right. Let's see what else we got here. U-Haul has jobs that'll let you work from home. Check out U-Haul. U-Haul will hook you up with jobs that you can do from home on a customer service basis. You don't need a college degree. You've got home positions. You can be a professional letter writer to your legislators and earn money for that. $12 to $15 an hour writing letters to members of Congress. Hoy, man, I think I'm going to do that. You do have some blank letters, and then you just spit them up and send them on their way. You hook up with politicians and political campaigners. You say, look, I'm a professional letter writing to politics, to legislators. What do you want me to get through? What do you want me to be the squeaky wheel on? There's all kinds of cool ways to make extra money. Amazon will pay you extra money for parenting blogs and magazines and doing some writing for Amazon. You can go check out movies and earn extra money that way. So there's lots of extra ways to earn money. Proofreading documents, I think, is cool. Online bookkeeping and accounting from home, we talked about that. Because it's online, someone still has to put the data in. You don't have to have a college degree with this. You just got to be a good typist, right? And all that online software just churns out the numbers for you automatically. Freelance proofreading can get $17 an hour. That's more than you make at McDonald's. All right. So you know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm just trying to hook you up. I got a job for you. We do that every day. Every day here we do that. Here we're always looking for good jobs for our folks. Test websites. You can earn for $10 an hour testing websites. So some really cool thing that you can do in terms of that. Find missing money for people. There's a lot of unclaimed money in the United States of America and the federal government, the states, the city governments. You can help people how to find money. Work as a transcriptionist. There's money to be made there, up to $25 an hour. You can tutor chess players up to $50 an hour. Watch pets, up to $80 an hour. Collect coupons and sell them. Clip them out and sell them. Sell them on eBay. So you see, folks, there are so many ways. Hang out at bars and drink a lot of beer. Go to Bar Integrity Mystery Shop. They'll pay you money to try a bunch of new beers. All right, so, hey, I just wanted to kind of relate that to you, okay? All right, give me a call right now at 424-227-9461. 424-227-9461. I've got 2 tickets up for grabs here for Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant in Burbank or Claremont. 424-227-9461. I'll take the second caller. We'll make it real simple. The second caller at 424-227-9461. And Lee, if we get that caller before we close down, pipe him in on the air so we can talk to him a little bit.
10-4.
424-227-9461. Can you do that? Yeah,
absolutely.
Lee can do anything. Lee is the master blaster.
That's
of
easy.
Aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
I know he is.
You don't lie.
Hey, man, this guy knows how to do this and that and everything I don't know how to do.
We're standing by for that call. 424-227-9461. 2 tickets to Flappers?
Nightclub and comedy store and restaurant. Comedy, man.
Well, it sounds more like maybe one of those gentleman clubs by the name Flappers.
Well, yeah, it could be.
Well,
the problem is I go there too often to laugh, and I take my wife. So unless my wife likes gentleman clubs, I've been there. So it's not one of those.
It's not one of those. Okay, good.
No, I stopped going to gentleman clubs when they stopped selling hard liquor.
All right, 2 tickets to Flappers.
Before I was 21.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
Hey. All right, 424-227-9461. We'll take the second caller. Give us a call. If you're the second caller, you got yourself a couple of tickets there. Sure like to put you on here and get you up and going, but we'll take it any way we can get it. We want to give you a couple of tickets as we start building a little bit of promotions here. For the first time since our debut on Instagram Live, since we got our debut here, I thought I'd kick it off with a couple of free tickets, and I think that's a lot of fun. Those on Instagram, give us a call at 424-227-9461. We'll get this to you free of charge and send that to you ASAP. If you're in Southern California, we want to hook you up. 424-227-9461. Yes, you can tell I've been in radio, TV for a long time. 424-227-9461. But wait, there's more. We will throw in some Ginsu knives, guaranteed to cut by themselves because they have robotic technology. You like the way I said that? Yes, like QVC at 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, 424-227-9461. Hopefully we'll get a call in. And if we don't get a call in, well, then I'll just give them away tomorrow. That means I got 4 to give away tomorrow. See? On the Friday Fun Day show. So either I got 2 to give away now or 4 to give away tomorrow. So I think you should get your 2 now because I only have, maybe a dozen of these. And I'm going to get rid of these here real soon. All right. All right. Good. All right. So the Jesse T Show here, heard here every Monday through Friday. I love the fact that we're starting to bridge out some new technologies here at Instagram Live so we can build some branding and build some collaboration with those of you out there at Instagram world. Hey, hook up with me. Let us know at winwinwininc@yahoo.com, or you can give us a call at 818-800-1343. And kind of let us know, let's collaborate a little bit and build a family and a community together so that we can all benefit each other and build those followers and build the followings up. I'll help you, you help me, you help me, I'll help you. That's all about. Our Facebook friends out there always building and having a great time there. So we had a good show today talking about real estate and also talking about I got a job for you. So there we go. All right. As we approach the top of the hour, and don't forget to give us a call. If we don't get that call before we're off the air, we'll take that call and see what we can do 3 minutes afterwards, and we'll make that happen. If not, we'll kick those tickets over for tomorrow, and you would have lost out today. Because as we start building these promotions one step at a time, what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to want some of the stuff, the free stuff that I'm setting up to give away. So you better keep that number close to you if you want some free stuff, because everybody likes free stuff, right? So, hey, I want to give you some free stuff. All right, so you want to be able to get in now while we're just starting this stuff, so you can get some free stuff, and then maybe at the end of the year I'll have a bunch of free stuff that I've given away, and then I'll get all the free stuff that I've gotten away to some people, and then I'll have a free stuff raffle to those that won the free stuff, and then they'll get an extra special gift. Yeah, maybe that's an idea too, like a trip to Panama on the Atlantic side, so you can take your loved one out there on the ocean, the crystal blue ocean, in one of those beautiful little cabanas out there. Oh my goodness gracious, how fun would that be? But you never know what's happening. Saying hi to RD Terrero, good to have you, son. Darcy Donovan checked in. What a great actress Darcy Donovan is. She's terrific. She's got a great website. She's been around a long time, and she's Dan the Man's pal. Dan the Man, the package, baby. Ooh, Dan the Man's going to be coming back with you as we get back out there. Saying hi to Ryan Danielle Terrero. Hey, Panama is beautiful, she says. And she says, hey, Dad. Ryan is so good. She's so talented. I'm going to boast a little bit about my daughter as we come to the end of the show. She's a professional soccer player, making some decisions now whether she's going to continue on with that. But she played in Europe, played here in America. What a fine coach she is. Terrific, smart young lady. What a woman. She's my little girl always, what can I tell you? But a smart woman. She's a sports fitness model, and she's done so many great things. What can I tell you? Her future is great, and I'm so very proud of Ryan Danielle Terrell. Check her out on Instagram. Check her out on her site. Oh my goodness, you'll love her site on Instagram and Instagram Live. So we still got those tickets up for grabs right here for the Flappers Nightclub. That's right, Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank for free entrance to the comedy club and restaurant on yours truly, Jesse T and the Jesse T Show. Write the number down, 424-227-9461. As soon as we get a winner, we'll post that up here and let you know. Tomorrow, we've got more tickets on the way, and we're going to be doing that. So you want to check that out. The Jesse T Show right here, Monday through Friday, from 5 to 6, right here, every day of the week. You, boom, join the world according to Guerrero. You're straight on the point. Tomorrow, Friday fun time. And Flappers tickets. A whole bunch of them. Don't make me keep them. I want to give them to you. Don't make me keep them. I don't want them. Okay? I want you to have them. The Jesse T Show. On the air and everywhere. The Brown Beauty is off duty. See ya. Boom.